Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to create order form and take orders for your clothing business on WhatsApp. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, I have already created a form. So the form name is Alpha Store. And imagine a guy is filling the form. So basically he's a customer, he's a new customer. And these are his details. So this is his name. Okay, so the name is Aaron Manuel. This is his email address. And this is basically his phone number. Okay, and he's going to purchase a t-shirt. The size is large and he's going with the green t-shirt, and Aaron is just going to submit the form. Okay, so the submission has been made by a guy called as Aaron. Now let me just straight away show you the WhatsApp message that I have sent him. So basically this is an order confirmation message that I have delivered on his WhatsApp number. So imagine this is the WhatsApp profile of Aaron. So this is the message he has got. Hello Aaron Manuel, your order has been confirmed. Cloth, that is t-shirt, size is large and color is green. So now you're thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Forms to WhatsApp? So basically here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Google Forms and WhatsApp. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is actually no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you the process. So basically in the new tab, just type pabbly.com. Pabbly.com, it is Pabbly.com, Pabbly.com. Okay, so now before we begin the process, there are three things I have to tell you. First, we are using Chat API to send the WhatsApp messages. Second, Pabbly Connect doesn't own Chat API. Chat API is a third-party software that we use to send WhatsApp messages. Third, and perhaps the most important thing, Chat API is a paid software, although you can use Chat API for a free trial for some days. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly.com. Hover on products, and here you will find Connect. Just click on Connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Google Forms. Google Forms to WhatsApp. And let me just type clothes. Okay. So let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So basically we are going to integrate Google Forms and WhatsApp using this workflow. Now you should know that I will add the link of this workflow in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. So basically in the choose app, in the trigger window, we are going to make it as Google Forms because we want to send the data from Google Forms. That is why Google Forms it is. Now in the trigger event, how about make it as new response in spreadsheet? Okay, so new response in spreadsheet is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new response is generated in Google Forms, then what action should be taken by the system? Now at present, we only have one trigger event, but in case if you want more trigger events, all you have to do is just approach the help section. So basically, when you click on the help section, you will be straight away be directed to Pabbly forums, and here you can make a request that you want so and so trigger events. So let me just cancel this. So basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Google Forms to Pabbly Connect. But there is an issue. As you can see, you have two questions here. The first question is, why the hell are we working in incognito mode? The second question is, why the trigger event is new response in spreadsheet? It should be something like new response in Google Forms. Okay, so the reason we are working on incognito mode is because the integration of Google Forms and WhatsApp will involve the creation of Google Sheets. Now, if you're working with Google Sheets and have multiple Gmail accounts, there will be always the problem of authentication. So it is always advisable that if you have multiple Gmail accounts and if you're going to work with Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, always work in incognito mode. Now, the second question is, the trigger event is new response in spreadsheet. Why spreadsheet? It should be Google response, new response in Google Forms or something. So to explain you the reason, let me just straight away take you to my Google Forms. So this is a newly created Google Form. Okay, so the name is Westfold Clothes Store. So basically it has the same field, the customer status, your name, email, phone number, clothes, size, color, and delivery address. So the idea is that when we enter all the details, when the customer fills all the details, the responses will be collected into Google Sheet. And from Google Sheet, it will be straight away sent to Pabbly Connect. Let me show you. If you don't understand, let me just show you. So we have the last field, that is the delivery address. Make sure that this field is mandatory. So I have toggled this to the right. Okay. Scroll up, go to responses and click on this icon. So when you click on this icon, you will basically create a spreadsheet for this particular Google Forms. So when a new data is generated in this Google form, it will be automatically sent to this particular spreadsheet. So the name of the spreadsheet is Westworld Clothes Store. This is the default name. So I'm happy with the default name. I'm not going to change it. Okay, so as you can see, a new spreadsheet is being created. Okay, so we have the spreadsheet. Now the idea is that when the customer fills in this form, the data will be automatically sent to this particular sheet. And from this particular sheet, it will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So let me show you how it's done. Now, before we begin, there are some things I have to tell you. So as you can see, this is the last column. Okay, so this is the last column, that is column I. So the first stage is we are going to basically integrate this Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. And this is how you do it. You first of all click on add-ons. Okay, so when you click on add-ons, you will find an add-on called as Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now, since you're beginning fresh, Pabbly Connect Webhooks might not have been installed yet. So first of all, just go to this part, Get Add-ons. So when you click on Get Add-ons, you will find Google Workspace Marketplace. In the search, just type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this one. Okay, so as you can see, the button is showing I have already installed in my Google Sheet. All you have to do is just click on this button and Pabbly Connect Webhooks will be installed in your Google Sheet also. Now there is something you should know. After installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat this again. After installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks, do not forget to refresh your Google Sheet. So let me just cancel this. Okay. And let me just go back to add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Just click on Initial Setup. Okay, so this is the window of initial setup. Here we have to fill two blanks, the webhook URL as well as the trigger column. Now let's start with the trigger column. Now the trigger column is always the last data entry column. In our case, the last data entry column is the delivery address or column I. So I'm going to mention the trigger column as column I. Now with regards to the webhook URL, this is how you get the webhook URL. You just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want. You copied it and you paste it here. Easy. And let me just click on submit. Okay, so basically we have integrated this Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. Now there is some minor thing you have to do. Go back to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and just click on send on event. So this will ensure that anytime column I is filled, doesn't matter which row it is, it will keep sending on the data to Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect is ready to catch that data. Excellent. So let us do some experiment. Okay, so we are going to fill this form with dummy details. So let me just click on preview, new customer. The name of the customer is Tom Cruise. Okay, and this is basically his phone number. So let me just add the phone number. Okay, and he is going to purchase socks. He wants small size because Tom Cruise is small. Okay, and the color he wants is blue. And this is his delivery address, E10 Hollywood Hills. Okay. So we have entered the delivery address. Let me just click on submit. So a submission has been made by a guy called as Tom Cruise. Now let's have a look. Let's have a look whether the data has been captured by Google Sheet or not. So yes, the data has been captured. So basically this is the time at which when the data was captured. This is the status, that is basically a new customer. Then we have the name, that is Tom Cruise. Then we of course have the email. Then we have the phone number, and then we have the cloth size. Okay, the color and the delivery address. So basically the last entry column, that is column I, has been filled. So basically this is also the trigger column. Now let us check whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. Yes, the data has been captured. So we have all the details, the customer status, that is new customer, the name, that is Tom Cruise, this is the email, this is the phone number, this is the clothes he wants. He basically wants socks, the size is small. Okay, and the color is blue. And this is the delivery address, and the row index basically means this is row number 2. Okay, so this is row number 2. That is why row index, that is 2. Excellent. Now we have the action window. So the idea is that we are going to compose a small message in Chat API to send it as a WhatsApp message. And this is how you do it. In the action window, you just introduce the choose app as Chat API. Chat API. This one. Okay, so now in the action event, how about we make it as send a message, because we basically want to send a confirmation message, and just click on connect. So we have to fill the API URL as well as the token. So to get the API URL as well as the token, let's have a visit to Chat API. So this is the account of Chat API. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to the dashboard and I'm going to copy the API URL. This is the API URL. You copy this, you paste it here. Then we have to enter the token. So this is the token. You just copy this and you just paste it here. So this is the token, and let me just click on save. So when you click on save, you will have three fields: the contact/group, the phone number, as well as the message. So since we want to send this data to an individual person, we are just going to ignore this field. Okay, this field is to send to a group, so I'm just going to ignore this. Now this is the phone number. This is how you map it. You click here, and this is the data that we want. Okay, so this is the phone number that we want. So this is how you map it. You just click here, you go to the first accordion, and this is the data we want. And we have basically mapped the phone number. Easy. Then let me just show you the message. So basically we are going to type a small message. Okay, the first thing is hello. That is greetings, comma. And let's map the name. So the name is Tom Cruise. Thanks for your purchase. And let me just add the details. So the details is cloth. I think he wants socks. Okay. Size. Small. Color. Okay, the color he wants is blue. And delivery address. So let me just map the delivery address. Okay, so we have entered all the details. All you have to do to send this message to Tom Cruise as a confirmation message is just click on save and send test request. Let me do that. Okay, so the message has been sent. So let me just straight away show you the screenshot of the message that Tom Cruise has received. So this is the message. Okay, excellent. Now the presence of this message shows that we have successfully integrated Google Forms and WhatsApp with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize all of my windows one by one. So first you integrated Google Forms to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Chat API. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Google Forms and Chat API. Now in case if you like this video, please share, comment and subscribe. Furthermore, if you have any queries, please visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.